Okay, good morning everybody. Welcome into Spirit of Life Alchemy. Today is Saturday the 17th of June 2023. This is your morning message reading, morning message tarot reading. I'm starting again because I did the intro bit, all the astrology, turned around to get my decks. When I turned back, the video had stopped and the screen had gone off. So anyway, let's have another go. So we've got the moon in Gemini all day. It's going to form a sextile to Mars in Leo and a sextile to Chiron in Aries. That's going to we're fired up for healing, and it's like the ignition, the moon aspecting both of those planets, igniting the energies that will increase through till Friday the 23rd of June, when Mars and Chiron will be in a fire trine. We also have Mercury sextiling Venus, so we're bringing our hearts and our minds together in support of each other, our ideas and our values, and actually coming into coherence and resonance. I've talked a lot about that aspect because of the build-up we've had through this week, and how Saturn has been involved in that. And as we mentioned Saturn, we also have Saturn stationing today to go retrograde all the way through until the beginning of November. So we're reviewing whether we've been doing the spiritual work, or whether we need to change and evolve things. So that's something to be considering today. So let's have another go at trying to do some cards and see what comes up this time. Got my little things flying about from my pick a card readings. I've lost number 2, but number 1 and number 3 is there. Got the windows open. These somewhere on the floor somewhere by the looks of it. Find it later or make another one. Anyway, can't be asked now. Right, so we're going to use the Gaia deck, and then we're going to use the Tarot of the Cat People today. So what do we need to know for today? Saturday the 17th of June 2023. Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. What help, advice, support and guidance can Spirit give the collective to help us navigate today's energies for our highest and greatest good? What do we need to know? So let's see. Still enjoying a lovely heat wave in the UK. Blue skies, not a cloud in sight. It's a nice breeze today as well. So yeah, I love it. Okay, so at the bottom we've got amethyst, transformation, certainty and confidence. We've got the moonlight goddess, repressed emotions, healing and reflection. Okay, an enchanted forest, mystery, magic and excitement. Okay. So, where did I put that? There we go. It was somewhere. Okay, so with these cards, Moonlight Goddess, repressed emotions, healing and reflection. This is really for me tapping in with the Chiron energies, but also we're in the dark of the moon. We're just coming to the end of the last lunar cycle. And the new moon is tomorrow morning. Yeah, tomorrow morning from the UK. I think if you're in America, and especially the west coast of America, it's going to be late on this evening. And with the amethyst, the message, the insight that I got was that sort of tuning into your intuition, your third eye, and just seeing what needs to come up for healing. Okay, we've got transformation, we've got healing, we've got reflection, which is I'm feeling the Saturn stationing retrograde energies. When a planet stations either to go retrograde or to go direct, it's a pause. Okay, things stop and we're in like the void. We're in a moment of pause of the void before we pass through the portal, and that's a really good time for reflection. And also for me, that's also related to the amethyst of that just a time of reflection. Use crystals. Tune into the energy of amethyst and just see what comes up. We have moons, or what looks like moons. We've got the obvious moon there in the enchanted forest. The moonlight goddess, that looks like a moon behind her head rather than it could be a let's have a look at this one a moment. Okay, there's no dots around there. With this moon, there's little dots around there. And on the amethyst card, we've got the sun up here, but down here we've got the moon. And like the moon in this card, there's tiny little dots all the way around it. So getting a really strong message about the moon. And with the sun and the moon in here, this is sort of feeling like it's about the new moon that we have tomorrow, new moon in Gemini. Whereas these two feel like they're the full moon, and the next full moon on the 3rd of July will be in Capricorn. So we've got this 2-week journey of waxing moon energies. And at the new moon, it's a time of transformation, but it's also intention setting and sort of how that energy grows, those intentions grow right up until the crescendo at the full moon. So that's an energy that I'm getting for that. With the enchanted forest, mystery, magic and excitement, the enchanted forest is your own magical forest. One of the other cards is the hidden path. And for me, these two cards, the enchanted forest and the hidden path, go sort of hand in hand. And the hidden path sort of goes through your enchanted forest. And it's your magical world and your magical landscape. And there is mystery, there is magic, but it's also enchanted. And it's like there's all the spirit animals in there and sort of all the guides and things like that, and the shadows in there and stuff. And yeah, just whenever I go to my enchanted garden or sort of my hidden path, using these cards, it's just a wildly magical place and I love it. So it is like this lunar journey is feeling it's going to be like quite a magical journey. Setting the intention, start talking, communicating, expressing ourselves, our new ideas and everything, up to the peak of the full moon in Capricorn, when then we ground those intentions to build. Okay, so that's the message I'm getting from the cards. Also the Moonlight Goddess, I don't know if I said this or just thought it, but yeah, we're still in the dark of the moon, we're still releasing those emotions and things can be bubbling up to be released. Okay, so that's your oracle cards. Let's do some tarot. Okay, I just love it. I love the back of these cards. Look at that! I love tarot decks that make me do that. Oh my God, you're so beautiful. I love you. So anyway, what do you need to know for today? Saturday the 17th of June 2023. Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. What hope, advice, support and guidance can Spirit give the collective to help us navigate today's energies for our highest and greatest good? One more. what do we need to know? Her hairdresser's been this morning. Absolutely loving it. Feels great. Really short again. Yum, 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 yum. So, oh my God, it was driving me insane. It was so long and thick. I've got deceptively thick hair. And it drives me insane when I could just feel it's like being like a bush. Anyway, yes, thank you, Bernie, for this morning. It feels great again now. Right, let's see. What do we need to know? So where are we? Temperance. Okay. Balance. Going into the past, we've got the star. Did we have the star yesterday, did we? Let's just have a look. I'm sure soft deck we had the star come out. Yeah. Okay, the star was the gift from Spirit yesterday. It's now going into the past. We've got the 9 of Cups below as our foundation. We've got the 10 of Wands above as a message from Spirit. And we've got the 7 of Swords, what we're moving on to. Okay, clarifies. We've got the 4 of Wands, we've got the Queen of Swords, and we've got the Knight of Cups. Oh my God, these are just beautiful cards. At the bottom, we've got the 2 of Pentacles, we've got the 3 of Wands, we've got the 6 of Cups. Okay, it's quite quiet. There's little things going on in the subconscious. 2 of Pentacles, 3 of Wands, 6 of Cups, 2 of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, and then the High Priestess. Okay, with this. Oh my God, we could just keep going on this. There's such a story here. I'm going to keep to there. So I'm going to go to the Sun. Okay, we've got, from the High Priestess, we've got the Queen of Wands, we've got the 6 of Swords and the 8 of Cups. We're moving away from something, moving towards the Sun. So I'm just going to put those up there for the moment. And if we need to dig deeper, we can. Okay, so where we find ourselves. Temperance, a little bit of balance, playing with the waters, playing with the energies. In some decks this is called art or alchemy, and it's about taking the opposites, the fire and the water, and transformation, clearing the dross, the heavy, or sort of oh God, there's another word that they use. It's just slipped out of my mind, but yeah, clearing away the dross to reveal the preciousness within. There's also a sense of balance with the Temperance card. And I'm getting a sense, because of the colours are very light. It's like keeping things light. Okay. In sort of, not getting caught up in heavy stuff, which the message is also the same from Spirit. We'll come to that in a moment. Moving away, moving into the past, the Star card. So, maybe we've done the healing, the hope, the opportunity, we've brought it down into our lives, and it's moving off. We're coming into the energy of temperance and balance. Below us, we've got the 9 of Cups, and this is just always makes me think of the magician creating a spell and setting intentions with the bubbles coming out of the chalice there. It is like a magical spell in a chalice. And when we think of the 9 of Cups, the emotional wish card, it's like, what are you wishing for? What intentions are you setting at this new moon to carry through to the full moon in Capricorn? Above, we've got the message from Spirit. We've got the 10 of Wands. What we're saying with the Temperance card about keeping it light. Yeah, the message is the same from Spirit. A 10 of Wands here. If you're feeling overwhelmed, if you're feeling depressed, if it feels too heavy and too much, drop all those shoulds, all those coulds, all those woulds, all those yeses when you really want to say no, and just come sorry, there's my kite outside with another bird, and I was just trying to see whether it's two kites together, because I feel sure I've got a mating pair. I have got a mating pair out the back there. So yeah, I've seen them both flying about for ages. Anyway, back to the, sorry, I get easily distracted watching my nature. Anyway, so yeah, drop all the shoulds, coulds, the saying yeses when you mean no, and just, you know, come back to your one wand, your one intention, your one inspiration, and let everything else go. Then we've got the Seven of Swords here. And again, this is feeling like a really another magical card. Look at the cat. It's almost like he's levitating the cat, holding the swords and levitating the cat. And the message, when I looked at this card, the message that jumped into my head was the truth will set you free. So maybe you're weighed down with lots of illusions and delusions and mistruths and untruths and things like that. And within all of that, there's one truth, the one wand. Okay, stay with that, and that's going to set you free. The clarifiers. Okay, we've got the Four of Wands. I said earlier about Saturn stationing in retrograde, and how it's a pause and a portal. You know, just keeping it light, the one wand, the truth setting you free, being the magician, casting your intention, takes you through the portal. Okay, and with that we've got the Queen of Swords. Again, another sword, more truth. And the cat's in the background. It feels like wisdom. When I see those cats and they're just their eyes and everything, just getting this sense of that deep knowing, that wisdom. And that's the message I'm getting for this Queen of Swords here. The tapping into the wisdom, the spiritual knowing. And then we have the Knight of Cups, bringing in little messages of love. And again, there's more little bubbles coming out of the cup and everything. It feels like a really magical day of intention setting, that's going to guide us on the next couple of weeks. That sort of, once we see the truth, but come into balance, we see the truth, we create the intentions, and it sets us on this magical path. Although I think life is just one complete magical path. It sets us free in the enchanted forest of mystery, of magic, of enchantment. Ooh. Okay, so that's what's going on the surface. Below, the first few cards, there was like small card, minor arcana, which is like temporary influences sort of weaving through. But then we get into bigger energy. So this keeping it light that I had with the Temperance card feels like it connects to these lower number minor arcana, the little energies, little wisps carrying us around. It's nothing big or heavy, you know, as long as we've dropped 9 of the wands. Okay, so we've got the Two of Pentacles. We're playing with the energy. We're playing with different things to manifest, and setting intentions. The Three of Wands. Again, another cup card with loads of bubbles coming out of the cup. So a sense of one reminiscing to the past, but also sort of, you know, the play. If anybody, I don't know how many of you out there in the sphere, you know, are working magicians, pagans, sort of whatever. But if you are, then sort of you might understand and know this, that sort of when you are doing rituals and when you're doing setting intentions for spells and magic and things like that, there is a pleasure about it, and I'm getting a real sense of pleasure. Make it pleasurable setting these new moon intentions. Fill it with love and desire and all those pleasurable emotions and things like that. And then we have the Two of Swords. And this is clearing the way. We create the intention, and then we let it go out into the world. We cut it free, the Two of Swords. And then we get on just generally with the everyday life, the Knight of Pentacles here. We let it go, it goes off swirling around, doing whatever it needs to do, and we just get on plodding through the day-to-day. Knight of Pentacles energy, doing what's put in front of us and not worrying too much about the intentions that we sent out. Okay, the High Priestess, we keep connected to our higher selves. We keep reading the signs, following sort of the guidance of spirit. And with the Queen of Wands here, and she's got her wand. We're holding that wand that we've kept aloft like a lantern, guiding us, and trusting in our power that sort of we're being guided. And then sort of, yeah, the next two cards, the Six of Swords and the Eight of Cups. These are the cards of walking away, leaving something behind. This is passing through into the new lunar cycle. We've left behind whatever it is we no longer need to take, and we're on the new pathway with the new energies, going up to the full moon. Sacrificing a lesser thing for a greater thing, leaving a comfort zone, being supported and guided by the universe in that, setting off to a new horizon. The sun in this one sort of, because you see the lightning here as the dawn's about to come over the horizon. And then we come to the sun. The sun rises, the new beginning, new life. Just as we're coming out of the energies of the new moon, we have the summer solstice. So the 18th, 19th, 20th, 21st, we've got this new moon, new cycle energy interwoven with the crescendo of the solar year and the summer solstice. So yeah, like it just feels like a really powerful time. Okay, so that's today's reading. I don't need to go into those. It's complete. We're walking towards the sun. We're walking towards the summer solstice, and that full moon in Capricorn. So I'm going to leave it there. I hope you enjoyed the reading. I hope it resonated for you. If it did, please do like, share and subscribe to the channel. Click on the wiggly bell for notifications. If you like a personal reading from me, then please email me at the email address below the video in the descriptions box. Otherwise, have a wonderful day, and until tomorrow, thank you for watching.